Hello everybody and welcome back to the Grantham Town Football Manager 23 series with me, cwattyeso. It's been a few days since I recorded the last episode and I did miss out on an upload on Thursday evening. I am sorry about that. It's just been a really hectic, chaotic week for me in real life, which has meant I've not been doing as much recording as I normally do for YouTube and stuff. I have been doing a lot more live streamy stuff over on my new live stream channel over at kick.com/cwattyeso. So if you're not following me over on Kick, head over there. Do it. Meanwhile, back here in the Grantham Town save, we're going to pick things up with an FA Trophy game today. I'm also going to show you some of the changes that have been happening. So everybody, welcome. We have got a game today against Darlington in the Build Base FA Trophy 4th round. Off camera, not a lot has happened. There has been some changes in personnel. I've got a new head of youth development. This fella, who replaced our previous head of youth. He's just got better statistics. He seems to be a much better fit, much better at the job. And also, we've replaced our chief scout as well. With this lovely gentleman who has been recommended to us at one of the monthly staff meetings. So yeah, we got rid of the other fellas and we've brought these guys in. Squad-wise, not a lot has happened in the squad, apart from the fact that obviously Mr. Hilsner, the German fellow with a funny B in his name instead of 2 S's, he left. And obviously, to try and mirror and match things up a bit with real life here in my series, I've brought Greg Smith in to the team from Basford, or Basford. Obviously, those of you that obviously follow Grantham Town in real life will know that we won our 2 games this week. We won a game on Saturday, 3-0. And obviously, Greg Smith, first game back for the Gingerbreads, and scored the opening goal of the game. And then Tuesday night in the County Cup final against Spalding, Grantham Town won 1-0 and became Lincolnshire County champions. And again, a lot of that was down to Greg here, who's come back into the team and seems to be kind of spurring everyone on around him at the minute. He certainly yells a lot at people, I noticed from the 2 games I watched. He yells at the other players a bit more when they're not doing what they should be doing or what they're supposed to be doing, I think. Obviously, though, in real life, the downside to that is that our striker here, Chris O'Grady, who obviously we've still got in this save, he has left the club. And there's been a bit of, obviously, there was a little bit of fallout and a bit of behind the scenes stuff following, obviously, that awful loss to Carlton on the Tuesday night a few weeks back, where people just, some of the players and stuff didn't just, didn't perform. And I think poor old Chris O'Grady, he was basically not putting in the effort and not really doing much. And unfortunately, he's been shown the door. The club have got rid of him, axed him. But unfortunately, I'm not going to get rid of him just yet because he's actually still doing a good job for me. But yes, we're going to head into the Darlington game, see what happens. Now, I don't have room for Greg Smith. I'm going to probably bring him in, actually. Mason Lee is currently suspended because he got sent off in the last game, which is unfortunate. And slightly worrying. Especially as it happened after about 10 minutes. And it was fan day as well. Our last league game was fan day here in the save. And unfortunately, yeah, Mason Lee got sent off and made it a very tough game for us. Oh, Greg Smith can't play because he's cup tied. Well, in that case, we'll bring Ashton Hall onto the bench then. So, yeah, unfortunately, looking at this, well, we've got Lee Shaw on the bench who can come on and play as a substitute striker. But, yeah, we don't have any forwards. So if the boys up front aren't firing today, we're going to have problems. We are going to have a lot of problems. Because I don't have personnel. I don't have strength in depth. Obviously, Greg's cup tied for the FA Trophy. So we can't play him, but hopefully we'll see if he's able to play in the League Cup, shall we? Darlington have not been playing too badly, I don't think. This could be a tough game for us, because obviously they're way higher up the football pyramid than we are. So this could be a tough match for Grantham. But hopefully, I mean, we are still undefeated this season in all competitions, ladies and gents. I think we're on a 20-game run at the minute without being beat. I think that was the last email I got in the inbox telling me that we've, broken over a club record or something along that description, along those lines. But yeah, pretty good going. Also, this week, we got the final update from Sports Interactive for the game. That's another reason why I did not record an episode for Thursday, for last night, as I'm recording this. Because I was obviously waiting for the commentary mod to be updated as well to work on the latest version of the game. And thankfully, the mod author who does the commentary mod and puts that all together, he was very quick at getting the update out and on his website for me to download last night, installed today, so I can record a couple of episodes now this afternoon. This is obviously, well, it's 5 PM on Friday night. I was hoping I was going to get to record a little bit earlier today. Unfortunately, I've had work and stuff to do. Some of my other stuff to do with my new streaming endeavours over on my new channel on kick.com. I'm also working and supporting another streamer on the platform as a moderator and that over there. So when they go live, I'm policing their chat and getting rid of any trolls and spammers and anybody that's just trying to be unpleasant and not very helpful. So of course, whilst I'm doing that, I'm not recording or streaming myself, which means I have to try and fit my stuff in now around their schedule, because obviously they are a way bigger and more popular streamer than me. So I'm not going to tell them when they can stream. Wouldn't dream of it. So instead, I'm kind of just trying to work myself around their schedule and trying to find my own schedule with obviously everything that's going on in my life at the minute, and trying to find my place and build a place on this new platform. Obviously, I still do stream on Twitch, but I would really like to make the move over to Kick full time. And leave Twitch behind, because obviously when you are an affiliate on Kick, the revenue that we creators receive in terms of what we get paid by Kick is far better than what it is on Twitch. For those of you that don't know, Twitch sort of take like 70% of any monies that are given to a creator on the platform. Whereas on Kick, they only take 5%, which means 95% of all revenue that a creator makes on that platform is kept by the creator. So obviously, for me, being a, self-employed individual, I can quickly increase my income by moving to a platform with a better payout and a better revenue share. But obviously, the problem with that is when you start on that platform, you start from zero. 0 viewers, 0 followers, and you have to build back up again. And whilst it's been very easy for me to meet the number of hours required for required streaming to meet affiliate status, because I think they only require you to do, I think it's like 15 hours or something. And I've already smashed over 100 hours out on that platform over the last 2 weeks. The real kicker is that you need to have 75 followers, which is why I ask people, if you can, just go over to the channel, drop a follow. It's completely free to follow me over on Kick. Doesn't cost you a single penny. If you're already following me here on YouTube or on Twitter, or not Twitter, Twitch, then just go and do it on Kick now. The sooner we get to 75 followers, the sooner I get the affiliate status turned on, and then we can go from there. We'll be away. We'll be off and running. And Grantham Town are off and running because we are 2-0 up against Darlington in this cup. I'm going to make some subs now. I'm looking at bringing maybe Lee Shaw on. Maybe for Tyson. Diaz right for Tobin, or is it Horsfield? Horsfield's not having a great game. I could do with a defensive midfielder. I might bring Ashton Hall then on as a defensive midfielder. That's probably not a bad move. Let's give Toots a run. Give McCrory a run. I know this is a bit, making big block changes like this is quite risky. And can be a bad thing to do. But we'll do it. We want fresh legs for the last 20 minutes of the match. We want fresh legs. We want fresh legs. We want some energy. We want some passion. Just like we showed Tuesday night at Sinsel Bank. You know, the home of Lincoln City. We went there. And as I say, we dominated Spalding for the whole 90 minutes. You know, bearing in mind that they're a league above us, and they're third in their league, and have, you know, won 19 games this season, scored 60 plus goals compared to us. The head-to-head statistics that they put in the programme before the match really looked and showed that we might have been, you know, on paper, we looked in trouble. Looking at those statistics, we looked in trouble. But from the opening kickoff, we just controlled them. We had the game. We had all the pressure. We had all the offence. They never produced a single shot that forced Dan to have to be called into action, make a save. We didn't have any, you know, any issues at all. You know, and again, the game could have been even easier for us if once again, and this has been a complaint, I think, throughout the whole season, the officials, especially the referee for this game, he wouldn't pull a card out, would he? For those of you that watched the game and were there, he wouldn't pull a freaking card out, would he? Even in late in the second half, when one of their players got all like fucking violent conduct, grabbing hold of
yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little
who was
doubt
it?
as to how this was going to end up. Changing the point of attack.
I mean, mine's blank now. He was getting all aggressive, pushing and shoving and stuff. And the referee just booked him and booked our man. It's like, well, hang on a minute. And then, of course, I think and then the Spalding number 8, he committed quite a few fouls and a couple of bad tackles.
Terrific run.
And the opposition actually substituted him to spare him being sent off. And I think, well, hang on a minute, that shouldn't be allowed. A club should not be able to withdraw a player because he's, you know, he's committed too many. The referee should have took that decision out of the team's hands because he should have been shown red. And again, I just don't know why it is at this level of football. Why the referees and officials are so scared to just, you know, apply the rules of the game. And thank you for that, Chris O'Grady. Thank you for that goal. Because, I didn't realise we were 2-2. Darlington have pulled it back. This is where I am noticing that my substitutes are not quite as good as the starting 11. And when I do make the changes for fitness reasons, it does make us a weaker team. Bringing on the subs makes us weaker. Certainly after this season, when this season is over, during the summer, I'm going to have to do some recruiting, which is why the new chief scout, being obviously of good ability, is going to come in very useful. Also, the new head of youth is going to be very useful because he's going to obviously bring in better youth players and young players to the team, to the organisation of the club, the structure. And hopefully, oh, that's a goal. That's like Ashton Hall's goal on Saturday.
No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
He just thumped it from the edge of the area and almost ripped the roof off the net.
Well, that's where he wants it. Decent looking ball.
But it's been disallowed. Score a real good goal and it's disallowed. Come on, Toots. Whip one in. Whip one in, Tootsy. Or just let the clock run. Even better. Just play for the time. Play for time, lads.
Gets it into the middle. Yeah, it's intense, this.
Play for the time.
Good position here. As it comes.
Come on, boys. Do not let them score. Do not let them get like a 90th minute equaliser. Good tackle. There's our new defender. Unfortunately as well, that reminds me, I missed out on signing the other defender. He actually joined a club in the Cinch Premiership. Again, can't really compete with that. He got a club from an offer from a club in a much higher division. You know, hands are tied on that one. I offered him a decent, you know, role and contract and stuff here at the club, and yeah, didn't take it. But we got Greg Smith, so we should be happy on that one, shouldn't we? I just hope we can use him a bit in the league. That would be nice. So I imagine he's going to be cup tied for everything in this game, which is weird because he wasn't cup tied for us in the game on Tuesday. We received 5.25k for winning. That's really nice. I hope we're doing well. Finances wise, how are we doing? Yeah, we're kind of okay. Income and expenditure each month is about even. We're not losing money, which is a great thing. We do not want to lose money. But yeah, we're not really profiting, are we? We're not making it. We could do with some more fans. We could do with some better gate receipts, I think. That's what we need. Right then, ladies and gents, I'm going to take a quick pause, and I'll bring you back for another match in a moment's time. See you in a minute. Right then, ladies and gents, we are back. We have got a Northern Premier League Challenge Cup game against Whitby Town over on the lovely game tonight. We have also apparently been drawn in the FA Trophy, and our next game is against Kidderminster Harriers, and unfortunately we've been drawn away again. Another away match, so not helping us with the gate receipts, that isn't, is it? Right, let's have a look. Who else can play? Can anybody else come in? Greg Smith can play today. Yes! That's great stuff. Right, I'm going to bring Damien in for Ryan Huddart. I am going to actually play Huddart instead of Foster, because I like to rotate. I'm also going to give the boys at the back bit of a chance. In fact, actually, where's Damien? Damien, you can play starting left back today. Wilson, Short, O'Grady, Tyson. Yeah, Mason Lee's obviously still suspended because of his straight red card issue. But at least we've got Greg Smith who can come in probably for Chris O'Grady's second half and play as a target man. That'll be quite useful. Right. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. We're not worried about fitness too much. I apologise if I've got any dinner around my chops. I've just had my my dinner. My little break between matches was a little bit longer than I originally intended it to be. I ended up having to have my dinner as well. A rather interesting combination of pizza topped with baked beans and sausage. I don't know if you've ever tried to eat baked beans on a pizza. It doesn't work well. They slide off. They tend to slide off and run off everywhere. And also the pizza tends to get quite soggy with all that extra tomato sauce and stuff from the beans. So it's definitely, you're eating it knife and fork, you're not picking it up by slices. I don't know why I shared that information with you. You probably don't want to know what I had for my dinner. It wasn't a gingerbread burger, that was a fact. That was a fact. They're a bit good, they are, those gingerbread burgers, but I have to try and be a bit, resistant now and not go and buy one when I go to the next home game, because it doesn't do my weight any good when I buy one of those. Tyree Wilson gets a goal. Hopefully that one counts, because the one he scored in the last match was disallowed, and that's not fair. So hopefully that goal is okay.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
I also don't know where the evening's gone, because it's like 6:20 now. It is. I was hoping to get a few videos recorded tonight, but I'm not going to be able to, because I need to go and do some live streaming in a minute.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Wilson!
What can they do now?
Tyson!
Tries the cut back.
O'Grady!
Totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way.
As cool
It was
as
a
they
pleasure
come.
to watch him.
He picked his spot expertly. Great play. Pulls it back. About as smooth as it gets. Drives it forward. Deftly done. Down the right-hand side. Cooks through there. Needs support. Oh, that's nice. He goes long. That's well read. Now then. Fair attempt. Just the wrong outcome. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared. Who wants it? A pure contact. Coming here. A pure contact. Delivers the ball.
Lee Shaw. Goal!
That is a special goal.
The ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but a really good finish for me too. Why did it all look so effortless as well?
Decent ball. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, what a goal! Referee's had to think about this for a moment, and it's a straight red.
So they've had someone sent off on half-time, right on the stroke of half-time. And we've got a 3-0 lead. Quite like that. Quite like that. Lee Shaw's got a goal as well. Well done, Lee.
Seeing plenty of the ball at the moment. Picked him out, played early. Some lovely movement up front. Square from here. Get on the front foot. Heaves it clear. He's hit the bar. Drives it in. Yes!
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Comes the corner. A finish right from the top draw.
And we've scored again. Right, gonna make some subs then. Come on, Greg. Greg, it's time to shine, Greg. Come on. You can be a target man, Greg. Tyree, you can go off. Dinzay can come on for Tobin. I don't think I'm going to make any other changes. I think I'm going to let these boys see out the rest of the game then. I think that works quite well for me. Doesn't it?
Over it comes. Powering forward here. He's had a look up. Oh, nice touch. That's beautiful.
Oh, they've pulled one back. Look, ladies and gents. They've pulled one back.
Yeah, that's what the game is.
Might be a consolation goal for them.
Entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I'm hoping that's all it is. Gel to Griffiths. Griffiths for Day.
Beaten the keeper.
He hit the post with his first attempt, and then amazingly the ball came straight back to him.
Gets into a good position.
How often does that happen in real life?
He's beaten the keeper.
You get a second bite of the cherry, eh? Right, actually, we're going to make another couple of changes because I've just noticed we've got a little bit of a fitness problem there. So, Diaz right for Horsfield. Tootles is not fit, so Tyler Williams can come on. Pretty happy with that. And yeah, just make another little change. Last 15 minutes, just, like I say, just shore things up a bit. Make sure we don't concede any more goals. No, I didn't see Greg do a lot in that match. Don't think we actually had any highlights after I made those subs, did we? It was just them. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing actually. The end of that one match, but I suppose once we're once we was 4-0 up, unless we had an absolute complete collapse. I doubt we'll, you know, was going to see that result change. So maybe the lads switched off a little bit towards the end of that match. It's possible. It's possible. But anyway, that's good. That's 2 cup wins. So we're still in the FA Trophy. We're still in the Northern Premier League Challenge Cup. I have got a little bit of a press conference to do right now, so we'll just do that quick. Do you wish to respond to Simon Howarth's rather critical comments following your meeting with Whitby Town? What did he say? He said, I don't think Grantham Town are as good as people will make them out to be. I thought we gave them a game and I think we could beat them given another chance. They're nothing but the beaten rantings of a beaten manager. I've got better things to do than waste my time talking to him. We thrashed you 4-1. You know? I don't know what else to say to that. The fairy tale continues. You must be delighted to progress further in the competition. I'm pleased we're through, but we won't get ahead of ourselves right now, that's for sure. Take each game one match at a time. Today's result has seen your Grantham Town team through to the next round. How far do you think this team can risk? We'll just take it one game at a time. We're confident we've got as good a chance as anybody, yeah. How important was Tyree Wilson's setting the tone for the rest of the match? The goal settled us down and allowed us to play our game with confidence. Chris O'Grady was the standout performer. How did you gauge their award-winning display? He lifted the rest of the team. It was a brilliant performance. Yeah. Who do you want to draw in the next round? Not bothered. We have to beat everybody at some point if we're going to win it, so... Will we see the draw? No, because the draw's on Thursday. Quarter final? Well, we will do the draw. We'll find out who we're going to play. A little bit. Right. Post-match analysis. Yeah, that's fine. We know about that. Right. Overall match practice and the draw for the Challenge Cup. Let's see who we're going to get in the quarterfinals. We know we're playing Kidminster Harriers in the FA Trophy. I'm not really worried too much. Like I said, I know I'm not really focusing a lot on league matches in this series, but honestly, the league is not a problem. We're going to win the league and get promoted very comfortably. So I'd rather show the cup competitions and the other victories and our performances in those. Obviously, next season, once we've been promoted and we're in the league we're supposed to be in, or we should be in, then I'll probably show a few more of the league matches. But like I say, for right now, here and now, it's a bit more important to focus on other nice things, like the cup runs. Danny Cox, transfer saga, apparently. Somebody wants to sign him, or is rumoured to be interested in signing him. Right, we'll do the draw, find out who we've got. We will be playing Macclesfield away at Macclesfield. That's a fairly local game. No, you don't have to travel too far for that one then. And the game against Consett has been rearranged. That's the team we beat 3-0 the other day on Saturday. You know, very good performance from the team to set us up for our Lincolnshire County Cup win on Tuesday night. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you once again for watching these videos. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Just want to obviously mention in this video as well that if anybody who obviously knew my father is interested, we are holding the celebration of his life on April the 18th at the stadium, starting at 7 PM in the evening. That's a Tuesday evening, 7 PM, the 18th of April. Anyone who knew Dad is welcome to attend. There will be food and drink available for people and provided to people. And myself, obviously my mum, my sister, we would very much appreciate anybody who wants to come along and pay their respects. I know there's a lot of people out there who were disappointed that Dad didn't have a sort of traditional funeral and service that you could all attend, but it was Dad's wishes to only have, you know, immediate family, me, sister, mum, at the actual funeral cremation thing, because obviously the crematorium here in town is really small. If you get loads of people turning up, a lot of people have to get stuck outside. Plus, it's a bit of a conveyor belt system there. You know, you've got a funeral coming out, one going in, and then you've got another one waiting outside. It's all bit hit and miss when you're there. And also, we always feel as well at those sorts of events that when a service is over, the bit where the family members have to stand and sort of, you know, as everybody comes past them, that was probably going to be far too overwhelming for me, my mum, and my sister on that day. We wouldn't have been able to have done that. That would have been, you know, too much for us. Also, there's obviously a lot of people that would sneak out some of the other doors, and we wouldn't even know they'd been there or wouldn't have met them. So by doing the celebration of life, it's going to be a lot better for us to meet people, and obviously for you guys to do, you know, pay your respects and stuff. And also, it's going to be obviously a little bit happier, maybe, you know, not quite as obviously emotional as it would have been, you know, if we'd done a traditional funeral. So I hope people can attend, and obviously if there's anybody watching this who knows people and can spread the word and help get the word out that the celebration of life is taking place on April the 18th at 7 p.m. at the stadium, that would help me out immensely, because obviously I don't have a lot of contact numbers and stuff for people. And obviously a big thank you to Grantham Town Football Club again for allowing us to hold the event at the club. I can't remember the name of the person. Was it Claire or something, who my mum's been dealing with, who phoned my mum to start arranging this. Thank you very much for that. Right, folks, I've got to get off because I have to go and do some streaming now. My week, unfortunately, has not ended yet. It's not the weekend yet for me. I will try and get this video on the channel sometime this weekend. But for now, from me, everybody, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Goodbye.